morning, guys. Welcome back or to the channel. Today we're setting up to make another powder coating oven. Material came in this morning. We're getting ready to cut and size it all up. Cross beams. This is all 2x2 structure, 14 gauge. Well, hopefully this episode will have all the framing done, and I'll show you step by step and how to put one of these together. And we've got a bunch of unboxing to do. Of course, we have them in Amazon boxes because we always have lots of Amazon boxes, but we'll take it from there. Okay guys, so we've got one side of the frame done of the powder coating oven. We basically tacked it together for now, and then we'll do a continuous weld, get everything tacked or welded up, I should say. We'll start off with the next one. Okay guys, so we've got the structure welded and tacked together. We've got maybe an hour of welding here to weld everything up. Then we have to put the cross members on the sides and then get ready for the inner liner, which is looking pretty good. Powder coating oven. I'll give you the dimensions a little later on. The cross members, we're going to lie this on its side. And we're going to do 2 cross members per each side on the inner and 1 on the outer. I'll get that lined up now. Okay, as you guys can see, we've got the base all welded in. This is the bottom portion of the oven. We also got the feet done. I'm going to screw one in for you. Let's see here. Come on now. Kind of hard doing that holding the camera, but let's try that again. There we go. So that'll be able to adjust to make sure that the oven is absolutely level. We'll get those put in and I'll show you in a sec. Okay guys, so there they are. They're installed. And you can adjust them to your height. Okay guys, so what we're doing right now is we're going to just do the top cap. So I cut a piece of 16 gauge and it's going to go across the top like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it so it fits on the inside of the tube and overlaps the outside of the tube. I'll show you how that's going to work out. So this one here is about an inch longer than what we need, and we're going to do a bend. We'll do a break on it and then get it set in and then weld at each corner and then tack the top or spot weld the top on the inside of the tube. Okay guys, so here's the top piece. So you can see that there's a break in it and then a cutout. 16 gauge. So that's going to go in just like that. Okay, and it's going to be tack weld, spot welded in the back. Okay, and it'll be welded on each corner and then grind it in. So we're going to start with the inner liner. Now we've got the bottom and top plate cut out. We're going to get those installed now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to prep the metal, and we've marked it here at the bottom, dead center, so we can get ready for some drilling, because we're going to put in some spot welds across the top section or center beam and across the edges. And then I'll show you how we're going to get this thing to all join together. Okay guys, so I've got the, this is actually the top plate, pre-drilled and set in there now. So we're ready to go ahead and spot weld that in. What we're going to do is there's going to be an angle or a lower brace and top brace, and I'll show you where that goes. These are going to all interlock to each other, giving the oven a little extra sturdiness. Also help with the heating portion of it, so the expansion and contraction once it's hot and cold. And I'll show you how that works. You can see that we've got all the spot welds grinded down flush to the top plate. We also went ahead and cut a piece of 1.5 inch angle iron to go in between, and this is going to create a sandwich type of hold. So what we're going to do here is we're going to drill in behind and get it ready for some spot welds, and then weld each corner. And this is going to give us a stronger backing plate from when we put the actual back plate that goes all the way up. Okay, I'll show you the back of that now in a sec. Okay, so that's what it looks like from the back. So we're going to drill about 4 holes back there so we can spot weld it, and then weld on each corner right to the 2x2 structure. Okay guys, so the bottom plate's done. We spot welded it all. We grinded down all the welds. We did all the welds from underneath. If you recall, the cross sections or cross members were welded to the bottom plate. And then we put the angle iron in. So we'll walk up to the front of the unit and I'll show you what it looks like. Let's see here. Cross over. Okay, so there it is. And that, of course, is the top. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the back plate going in. We'll line it up and get it ready. We'll use clecos to hold it in. So we're going to pre-drill some holes so we don't get any waves in the actual back plate. And then what we're going to do is the left and right. Once the back plate is in, then we'll line up the angle iron and do like almost like a lock effect, and put one going right across there, one going right across there, and we'll do ones in between, and then of course one on the top and one at the top. Sorry about the sunlight coming in, but we're getting there. So let's line up the top plate and we'll get it in. Okay guys, so the back plate's installed and actually fully welded. The inner seam still has to be welded, but now you can see how that angle iron actually works. So let me go on to the back of the unit and I can show you that. It's kind of hard with the light, but you can see it slightly, the angle iron there. And we'll go down to the bottom, and there she is. Okay. When you saw the back plate in the pic I have, you saw little slots I cut out, and those are full welds going down just to give it a little extra support. The inner weld I'll do once we got both sides on, and then I'll get to that, but she's looking pretty good. So we're going to cut now some angle iron again, an 1.5 inch angle iron. And remember how I said that we wanted it to look or interlock. So now the iron is actually gonna go right over here and move right across there, and it's gonna lock in that back plate to the front, and then we'll be able to put these sidewalls up. But we'll do the same on the other side and the same on the top. Okay, and then we're gonna do also a chase, which is gonna come down here. Okay, and it'll join to here and up to the corner, which will interlock the top piece, and it's gonna be pretty tight. Okay, so it'll help with the heating and cooling of the oven, keep the actual panels as straight as we can. Should looking pretty good. I'm flipping over my own tongue here, guys. Okay. We've got the top braces or risers installed, the 1 by 1.5 inch angle iron installed, chasing all the way up. And we did that on both sides. So if you recall, I had said that it's going to interlock with each other. And that of course is welded to the back plate and to the 2x2. And then of course we've got our 2x2 in the front. So when we put our side panels on, we've got somewhere to weld, and of course it'll all interlock together. Let me show you the back side and how that's all done. And you can see that it's spot welded and welded in, and right down to the bottom. And there's the bottom plate. So we're ready to install the side panels. And she's looking pretty good. Okay guys, so we've got the side panels in and tacked in from behind. As you can see that here. I'll roll down. Okay, so that side, I'll move over on the edges. Oh, bright lights here. And it's all tacked in place. So we've got it tacked in from behind. We'll do a continuous weld on the inside. I won't film that because that's going to be a couple hours of continuous welding. And I think we're going to end this segment here. The next one will be us installing the heat elements and doing all the wiring, insulating, and then test running it. And then we'll build the door. The door is going to have a sight glass in it. This oven's also going to have a light and the control panel and so forth. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.